My customer is at Shongotedo, and you transport yourself from away to Shongotedo, because there's a way the person feels, and he doesn't want that feeling to depreciate. He wants to always enjoy that kind of feelings, and you yourself can be a witness. When somebody does not give you that kind of feeling, you react, because your system is used to that treat. You are used to that way of being attended to, and that is the reason why some business always enjoy continuous patronage and some no more. So I want us to look into this deeply and apply it to your small business that is growing to become giant, to that your small venture that is going to become a conglomerate. Apply to it. No matter what you do, it's applicable. It's applicable. No matter your department, it's applicable. So I titled this Building Strong Customer Service. Building strong customer service. It is often said, and you have heard it before, that customers are king. How many of you have heard that before? Customers, they are king, they are queens. Because the reason why any business or any venture is moving forward is because somebody is going there to buy. If nobody is coming to buy from you, can you buy what you sell yourself? No. So that is why customers, they are kings and they are queen. So, and how do you treat a king? How do you treat a queen? That mentality must be ingrained in you. And I hope ushers are listening. So that's why I said this is also applicable to the church. Everyone that come to this church, they are kings and they are queen. We have to treat them as such. You have to, even if it's your husband, forget it's your husband. Immediately he come to this church, is no longer your husband for that moment. Is a king that must be treated that way. Are we together? You must accord the honor of a king to him, because the way you behave at that door, he will tell whether he will come back next Sunday. He said, see the way my wife frown her face, I will not come to this church again. So you have to treat them as a king. Oh, welcome with a smile face. Welcome. Wow, nice meeting you. Let there be that warm welcoming. When they have that feelings, they feel welcome and they feel at home. And as such, they want to go back and revisit. One of you have received such treat before. And if you have not received before, you need to check yourself. Maybe you are not dressing well. But in this church, ushers, we are going to upgrade. I'm going to have one day training with you. How you're going to be welcome, even if he's the leader in this church. Welcome, sir. Welcome, ma. Usher, are you hearing? Henceforth, from next Sunday, welcome, sir. Even if it's your son, welcome, sir. Welcome, ma. You have to treat everybody that way. Because if you are not used to treating your son that way, you will not treat someone else like that. So when you come to the church, everybody is the same. Remember, this church is a global church, so you should get used to it. So the same way any business you are running, you must have that mentality that anyone who comes to buy from you, whether online or offline, that person is a king. It's the reason why you are still in business. If not, they can choose to take their money elsewhere. Some of us, or some persons rather, will say, if you don't buy from me, someone else will buy. All right. That's a very derogating statement. And that statement can take away 10 other customers that are supposed to come to you. Hey, take your money, go to hell. All right. You will not go to hell. He's still on earth. But we take the money to someone else. That statement is enough to take away that customer and never come back. So, when you understand that a customer or customers are king, you treat them that way. Then number 2 is that customers are always right. Do you agree with me? They are always right. You are also a customer to somebody's business. They are always right. Customers can say anything, they can say what they like. They are always right. Sometimes when I look at that statement, is this statement truly right? But looking at it, you discover it's also right. If you are doing your business the same way, the right way, no customer in his or her right senses will come and abuse you, or try to insult you, or try to run down your business? Do you know that customers have the right to complain when services are not properly rendered? They have the right to complain. And it's you as the owner of the business to see that as a positive feedback to help you improve on your standards, to improve on what you are delivering. But if you turn deaf ears or you reject such kind of feedback, you won't make any improvement on your service. And that means that you just discover that gradually that person that gave you that feedback will start to lose interest in what you're selling. And you'll be calling the person, you'll be saying, I'll come next week. I'll check you next week. Next week come, you have not seen the person. Next week, he has found somebody else treating that person well, better than you do. That's simple. It's the same way to you too. If somebody is treating you better than the other, who you go to? That is all. That is how it is. We all want to be treated well, no matter your level. We all want to be treated well. Once you are treating me well, I will keep giving my best to you. You can add more customers to your database if you know how to treat your customers well. So in building a strong customer service, you must understand that there are some practices that must be consistent. Once these practices are consistent, they will always come around you. And there are some customers that they are very loyal to you. They won't buy elsewhere. They just only buy from you. Those ones have grown from just being a regular customer. They have become a partner with you. They are just waiting for the next product you're going to have. They will buy. Those ones, they are interested in the progress of what you are selling. They want to see how you are doing. They even give you advice. They tell you, why don't you do it that way? When you have such customers, you know that they are not regular. They have become partners in your business. Such kind of persons, you cherish them so much and pay attention to them, because they will tell you what is good at you and what is bad at you. If you take it or what we call the utmost good faith in insurance, you will discover that things will change. So it's very important we take that. So let's look at a few of these principles. Number one is provide personalized experience. Provide personalized experience or experiences. Customers want to be treated as individuals. What I say? Don't say all of you used to buy from us. Treat them individually. Our company will usually send newsletter, sales letter at least 2 or 3 times a week. At first, we used to send a bulk mail. Once this one received the mail, receive all the emails. What's happening? So somebody taught us that no, we should learn to send personalized email, even though it's a bulk mail. So every mail we are sending, we can send 100 mails at once, but the mail will get to their box one individually to their mailbox without referencing any other person's email. So that person, when he opens it, he knows that he's addressing him or her, not addressing general people. Although on our own back end is for everyone. So that person feels more personalized, feel more concerned that this is for me. That's why most of them will receive the feedback. They always rush back to our mail. No. Some of them feel pressed. Some of them feel, because they thought that it's only them that received that mail. Because there's some shock we put on the mail for them. Makes them to be on their heels. They quickly want to do this one. They quickly want to do that. Particularly when you now put their name. You now say, Dear Tokbe Andero, please be reminded that you only have 5 days to pay for your documentation. Failure to pay that, you forfeit 20% of your already payment. When you see that mail, you know that it's talking to you. You will run to the email bar and say, oh God, please don't do that. I will pay next week. But now back end, we send that mail to all our clients, but we ensure their names appeared as they receive it. That's called personalized customer experience. any individual you are. Don't say all of the customers. That's how they used to behave. All of who? So we are all of us now. All of us will leave you. If it's one person that needs to be addressed, address the person. Don't generalize it. Don't use generalized terms that is often used. So when they know that it's addressing them, it helps them to relate with you as such. And you remember that every individual have their own uniqueness and preferences. Every individual have their own uniqueness and preferences. So you address them by that. There are some customers that the discount you give is not the same you give this person. You should understand that. That's part of personalized service. Don't give Brother Benedict 2 naira discount and come and give Brother, is it Manuel again, 2 naira. Why? They say fingers are not equal. Maybe you and Brother Benedict, you've been coming a long way. You use friendship to give him. Don't give him the same. You can give this 4 naira, but he will not know you're giving him 2 naira. In fact, we said, don't let your friend know I gave you that price. Oh, it's called personalized customer experience. That person will be feeling that is more important than that person. You know that kind of feeling? All of you used to feel like that too. Imagine when I said, it's only you I'm doing this to. Nobody else will hear it. If you tell your neighbor I sold it to 2 naira, I will take that 2 naira and add another 2. So that person will always want to cherish that 2 naira, and he will be marketing you. That's called personalized customer experience. The same way in the church, you do the same to all the members. To members that come around, to church members, to your fellow colleague at work, to persons like that. And that's why in organizations that are well established, regardless of your age, except the boss, everybody are called by their first name. It's not like Mrs. Let that lady be 19 years and you are 40. He address you by Andero. That's all. Because they want that thing they are saying to you to get to you, so that you know we are talking to you, not another person. But in Nigeria, we have this respect mentality. And then the one that is added to it is called entitlement mentality. It's really very often in Africa. He's saying, cannot say sir. Cannot say sir. Sir from where? Did they born you with Sama? Is it part of your name? Your name is, bear your name. That's all. So I'm just trying to tell you how organizations personalized all their experiences so that it can be tailored to individuals. Are we getting this morning? So do this and then you can improve your services as a service provider or whatever you sell. Number 2, you have to, number 2 now, ensure fast and efficient service. This is very important. One thing that we all want is quick response to issues whenever it's being raised. Me, for example, I came to your shop, I complained to you, the material I bought from you, as I wash the clothes, the thing is just washing. The first one will say, what kind of soap did you use? It's not like that, though. No. You want to exonerate yourself that what I sold to you is perfect. No. The first thing is even if what you sold is in perfect shape, because it's your customer, you first be in the shoe of the person. Try to understand where it's coming from, because once you don't understand where it's coming from, you will get it wrong. And once you get it wrong, the person will feel that you just treated him or her that way. So you should address issues raised to your business promptly and with wisdom. That's why we read that scripture in Proverbs chapter 8. Wisdom is applicable and it's called the principal thing. It's not a spiritual thing. Wisdom is just application of knowledge. Are we together? It's application of knowledge. What you already know, apply it to your life, become wisdom. Are we together? So when there are issues raised from your service or your product offered, don't put defensive mechanism. That's what I call it. You will just stake that thing. The reason has overshadowed what the person offered. Are we together? Now, look for how you can quickly respond to what the person had said. And by doing that, it will help you to satisfy that customer's desire. Because the truth of the matter is that customers will always complain, even when you are giving your best. Are we together? I know what I'm talking about. We have lots of numbers of our clients, both in diaspora and Nigeria. Some of them can just burst into a demon and be saying all kinds of things. So, customers are not the same, and they can see anything. So, you have to look for how you can address this particular issue as it relates to this person, because it might not be the same with others. It might not be the same with others. Take for example, I was at the PTA meeting of our school a couple of weeks ago, and the parents were talking. I was privileged to host that meeting, and one parent was started saying that the uniform they gave my child, he start merely wash like this, and start removing what color. And one parent also don't talk like that now. My own is not like that. I'll just allow them to be answering themselves. Because imagine 10 uniforms were given out to people. Only one person say his own is washing. It means the soap you used to wash the clothes. And somebody now gave a right judgment. That arrested my case. That it's possible the material they gave you is different from others. And I told them, I said, don't worry. In the next term, we will walk into that area, we'll do that. And the case was closed. The argument is already becoming tensed. Simple. So once you understand, because it might not be the same with everybody. It might just be unfortunate that the one that person bought from you have issues. And if you don't address it to his own way or his own way, you might discover that you are offending that fellow. You might be offending that person. So that's why every complaint must be addressed, particularly to the individuals, no matter what they are raising. Once the person is receiving it from you, address it that way and attend to it. Number 3, this is also important, whether you are the only one running the business or you have people. Number 3 is learn to train and empower your employees. In this age that we have right now, there are a lot of training that you yourself as an employee, an employer, and a service provider, a business owner, you can just jump on, just to improve on whatever you are doing. The reason why you need to do this is that so that you can learn new ways of providing that same thing you're doing. There's no one that is an island of anything. You might think what you're doing is the best. Somebody may have outgrown it, may have outgrown that level. That thing you are giving the person, he has outgrown it. So, but when you go for learning, you discover that there's a new way that service can be provided. And that's why organizations, even churches, they spend money on trainings. We'll get to that level. They spend money on trainings. Why do they need to train is that they need to expose their employees and their people at the helms of leadership to certain level of knowledge, so that they can be at their best at everything they are doing. The same way, even if you don't have an employee or people works with you, you are the only person. Try to ensure that you learn new ways you can provide that service. Key thing is service that you are rendering. Your service means that how you attend to your customers. When they come to you, how do you speak to them? How do you respond to them on your WhatsApp? Are we together? Some of us, we just feel that WhatsApp is just for casual conversation. It's a place where you can conclude millions of dollar deals on WhatsApp if your communication is formal and well addressed. On your WhatsApp alone, if you have proper arrangement for everything you are doing, you can close a lot of deals. Talk to your customer the right way. Every customer should be addressed as sir, ma. No matter, even what they are buying from me is 5,000. Address them. Before you hit that button send, read your sentences well. You may offend someone. You may offend your customer with just one line of statement. And you wonder why the person not coming back. And some of them, they know how to impound. Do what's called impound? Keeping things. They impound. They won't reference it to you. They won't even mention anything. You just discover they are not responding to you again. They picked on something, and that really offended them. So that's why you have to pay attention to it. So when you train yourself and train people work with you, they can spot such things. They can spot such things. And then there are some of them that they will not even hold it to themselves. They will walk up to you and tell you, what you are doing to us is bad. Your service is bad. Some of them will even almost be crying. It's bad. How many of you have seen customer come to you and say that to you before? You are the worst. Very, very annoying statement. Just accept it. We have received such many of such clients before. Some of them, they don't even have manners. They just talk that way. All these things I'm saying, edit them. Don't go and put they don't have manners in the video. So there are customers like that. And some of you too, customers on that person's business, you behave like that too. Because they're not satisfying you, start shouting, start talking. That is the way it is, because you want better service. I used to tell people, I said, if Brother Emmanuel is selling napkin, don't help him to buy the napkin because he's selling the napkin. Buy the napkin on two reasons. Number one, because you need the napkin. And number two, because he's offering quality napkin. So I always say, don't help him to buy what he's selling. When you are helping somebody to buy what he's selling, you are not doing yourself a favor. You are doing that person a favor. Because what the person is offering you is not meeting your needs. That means you are just helping the person. And eventually you'll be feeling bad after you bought it. Number 4, let's move. It's very important. We've done it in this church before, like twice. Solicit and act on customer feedback. Solicit and ask for customers' feedbacks. Always ask for feedbacks. How was our service? I hope we served you well. Hope you enjoy what you bought from us. Please give us a review. If you have an online platform where people can drop a review, always request they drop a review. If it's testimonial, always tell them to do a testimonial video or whatever. This feedback is what somebody will read anytime he wants to buy from you and serve as a base on whether I should buy or not. How many of you have jumped on some product online, and the reason why you bought is because of the feedbacks you saw, the comment you saw, and once you see some very negative, that's a watchword. A jackpot, particularly on Jumia. All my wristwatch, I bought them on Jumia. Once I see like 3 good comments, I just place order. There's one I went to buy one time ago. I just saw the man. I bought the wristwatch. I just left there. Only one comment that person gave. And that is why, as a service provider, if you are always online, always check your online presence. There's some people that are just there to just go and spoil your business with wrong statements. That comment they are dropping there, other people are reading it. It might be the reason why they are not coming back to buy from you. So if you don't know how to manage your online presence, employ people who can manage your online. That's why I told all those who are managing our WhatsApp platforms, your eye should be on that platforms. That's not the place to be dropping any kind of things. Some people, they don't have business. They are only just to pick from here. Boom, pick, boom, boom. We created that platform. It took us time to gather those people there. You can't be feeding them with junks. So we must consciously watch who is dropping things here. On one of our company's platform during the week, somebody said, I put the flyer here so that edit one from the video too. I put this flyer here so that you can have this come. I like, what is that? What that platform is meant for? And the admin just deleted the message and restricted, and the person felt offended. I didn't even look at the person's face. I walked away. It's as simple as that. That is not what that platform is meant for. It's a business platform. Why are you bringing something that is outside the business? they have the right to delete the message. Simple. So we should all understand part of these things. It helps the business to grow. People will respect that business space. They will respect that business space. So when people are giving you feedbacks, is to improve your service delivery. Are we together? Is to improve your service delivery. Don't turn them off. Don't put up defensive mechanism. Don't get offended by what the person has said. Don't say the person is always picking on me. Even individually, people give you feedbacks after you have done maybe singing or something. They tell you, don't feel offended when it is who loves you that corrects you. What I say? If you are not loved, they will not correct you. They will leave you to head to your destruction. So if you see people around you who still calls you to order, who still tell you what you are doing is wrong, it's because they still love you. Once they don't love you again, you're on your way to destruction. The same way any business. So if you have a customer that is still always telling you, oh, you didn't do this thing well, now you would have done it well. If that customer still loves you, he still have interest in your business, that's why he will still be talking. That kind of customer, cherish them very well. How many of you subscribe to Netflix? If you subscribe to Netflix, DSTV, you always receive, maybe once in a while, particularly DSTV or GoTV, they always send you SMS. They'll say, if you buy subscription of 2,300, you watch the next month free. I mean, I've seen that kind of. These are just magnetic force to get you engrossed to their service so that you cannot leave. At the same time, they will tell you, please drop a review for us. How can we improve your service? Your feedbacks works a lot. You jump there. You type. How many of you download apps on Play Stores? After download, they will tell you, please drop a feedback. They are using it to improve their services. There's an algorithm on almost most established platforms. The algorithm uses the feedbacks to improve the next service they're going to render to you. It's an automated thing. So anytime you drop a feedbacks on any platform, it is not a human being that fits on that thing. There is an algorithm that takes it up, impute it back into the service, and scrutinize and check. The next time you go back there, you see that there's an improvement. You think maybe it's not human, it's an automated system. But in the bid that you have not gotten there, they've given you feedback, you turn them down, they will not come to you. Don't say my business is small. I gave you a wisdom last week from Peter. I said, even though you are not selling anything, keeping that your business space clean. Because you don't know when your one customer will come and buy everything you are selling. Keep that environment clean. That was what brought Peter to fortune. He was washing his net, that culture of excellence. That was what allowed Jesus to still meet him. If he was not used to that culture of dressing well, looking good, there's no way Jesus would have met him. He would have gone home. You just come to business, sit down, watch TV, everywhere is scattered. You know, that time you are still using it, that is a way of holding forth certain things. That's very important. Number 5. Be customer focused. Remember, we're looking at how to be strong customer service. Be customer focused. It's called customer centric culture. As a business person, your focus should be your customer. Anything you want to do, your customer should be your focus. That's all. Your focus. So, if for example, we are changing the color of this pulpit, maybe to blue. The reason is not to beautify the church, because we want the church to have a new look. Our focus is the members. Any improvement we are making in the church is not because we just have money to waste. We want the place to have some level of comfort, the ambience that when people come, you can relate with it. Your nature, if you have some level of excellence in part of you, you can quickly relate with it and get adjusted to it. And if you don't have it, you start fitting yourself into it. There are people when they start coming to this church, I saw them, the way they dress changed. I said, really? So you can look beautiful like this? And in 6-7 months, the appearance changed. But before now, they were not looking like that. I get what I'm saying right now. So anything you are doing should be about the customer as a business person. While you want to repaint that your shop, it's because you want it to have a new look. Why you want to put somebody there that always smile. You relate this with me. Every advert, at least 97% of advert you see online, which gender is often used? Why are they not using male like Brother Tega or Brother Elijah? They use female because naturally women are attractive. Clap for women. Are you proud of yourself? Naturally, women are attractive. And one thing about me, when I see good things, I appreciate it. That's how it is. So, business who understands that side of the business, they rather push women. They'll be the one at their decks. They are the customer service. They are the HR. Because that smile alone, and there are some women, their smile is not good. Oh God. If you see their face, next week you will not come to the office again. So there are some of them they're not common. Naturally, they don't know how to smile. So such kind of women, they put them in the back end. Maybe they are the one in the store. They are the storekeepers. Some of them they are inside the kitchen. They are not the one dispensing food or selling food. Go to places where they have to do with public. They put women that are either beautiful or have good smiling faces. Customer focus. And this has nothing to do with whether you're a Christian or Muslim. It has nothing to do whether you're a Christian or Muslim. It is universal. Offering quality service. The same way in the church. What we are doing is about the members. God is the center of what we are doing. And we are leading them to God. So there's a way they must feel good. They must feel good about the church they are coming to, the environment. So if you can improve on this, then you discover that you begin to have more customers come to your business. Let me cite one more example. If you have boarded on a plane before, you always see these beautiful ladies and men dressed as if they are going to the moon. Not necessarily moon. See that they are cap alone. Like what? That they are dressing alone. Just 45 minutes. For example, when I traveled to Abuja last time, just 45-minute drive. They will come to you almost like 3 times. What God can we offer you? Come on. They have added it to your money already. Better receive it. Don't say no. If you say no, it's your money. It's already paid. And as you're getting down, they open the door for you. Have a nice day. We'll look forward to see you again. Everything is about the customer. That is why you're in business. So that should be your focus. In fact, some of us, we are so casual. That he's my friend now. Treat your friend as a king. He will bring a friend. Don't treat your friend as casual friend. That's all. Let that your friend knows that this is a business environment. When you understand that, the kind of treats you are giving to that fellow, say wow, no, this one is beyond friendship. Even when you guys get into your friendship talk, you're like, that's your business. I don't understand. The way you treat me is even, no, it's a standard. Are you following what I'm saying this morning? Keep improving on your service. Don't say what I'm selling is pepper. Even with that pepper you are selling, you can attract the rich people to buy from you. If you make that environment look cozy, look beautiful, they just want to come and buy that pepper from you. Are we together? Number 6, we're going to 7. I've often said this, but it's still also relevant. To improve your service delivery, you make use of technology. Make use of technology. Leverage on technology to streamline your service processes. At this level, at this age that we are, there's nothing you are doing that you don't need technology to advance it. You need technology to advance it. Who does not know you offer that service can get to know it when they see the image you posted on it. Be proud of what you do. Maybe I should begin with that. Maybe some of us, we are not proud of what we do enough. If you are proud of what you do enough, there are certain things you will do about it. You boldly talk about it, boldly be seen displaying it and all of that. I kept using Standera because he's always appearing with the clothes with that baby. Bye, bye, bye. Smile, smile, smile. That simple short video is doing a lot of work. The same way that your business, and maybe your own business does not require you to have images posted online, but what can you do? Look for one small thing that can help you document what you're doing. For example, there are free apps online that you just need to download them on your phone. Anything they are buying from you, just enter it there. It's creating a database for your inflow and your outflow. So you will not have a headache of how much did we make, how much is left. Are we together? It's as simple as that. That technology is already easing your work, making it easy for you to take record of whatever you have. Hallelujah. And the last one, be consistent in your approach. Be consistent in your approach. Ensure that your customers receive the same high quality service across all touch points, whether online, in store, or via phone. Let that same customer service be across board. If they are in your business environment, the way they are treated, let them also be treated that same way online or when they call you on phone. Are we together? That's why it's not everybody that should respond to phone calls. It's not everybody that should respond to mails. It's not everybody that should respond to clients. Select individuals who knows how to respond to them. It doesn't have to be you that you are the owner of the business. And if you are the owner of the business, you can improve on how to do that. But the most important thing is that be consistent across it. So that when they come, they receive the same treat online, the same treat. Everything goes across the region. As simple as that. That will help them to keep coming, and they keep enjoying that service. Let me bring this to a close. If you watch these products, Apple, how many of you know Apple? The producer of iPhones now, and Samsung, they have all their shades of Samsungs. You know, some people, there's no shade that Samsung can bring that will make them to dump their iPhone. Do you agree with me? Why? Because they are so engrossed to that their iPhone, not that they are, but because of the peculiarity and the uniqueness iPhone has that Samsung does not have. As far as I'm concerned right now, iPhone is still one of the safest devices as at this time. Not that Samsung is not safe, but because of the use, they were the one who invented the storage, what we call the iCloud storage. They are the one who started what we call, so they have what's called iCloud. So your data can be saved for like 30, 50, 60, 70 years. No water will destroy it. So they put themselves in that class. They are not ready to come down. You will meet us there. If you want us, come and meet us. We are not coming to your level. And that's why check all their products. The same appearance, the same, everything is the same. You can use the iPhone charger to charge iPhone 2, to charge iPhone 14. I don't know if they have changed the newest one, but as are the ones I use, the iPhone 5 that we have, Mirabelle, I think it's iPhone 5 or 6. Is it 8? That same iPhone can still charge my iPhone 14, iPhone 12, can still charge iPhone 14. And there's some product that if you buy this one, that charger might not charge that one. So we're just trying to make the product complicated for your customers. Anything you are doing there should be consistent across. Are we together? It should be consistent. For example, let me also make it relational to those who are selling products. If you, anytime they buy things from you, or can I have anything like a bag? Okay, bring that your bag. Hope it's not too heavy. Okay, let's have it. Hope there is money inside. Okay, let's say for example, every time I come to your shop, you branded your bag like this. Okay, we have one in the church. You branded it like this, and it's carrying your logo. Once that is what you start with, anytime they come to buy from you, don't put their goods inside nylon bag. See the way you feel. The first time he came to buy, you gave him this bag. Beautiful bag. But you have added the money of the bag to the clothes. The next time you now come to buy, you now give the person nylon bag. Who knows, maybe it's because of that bag he's coming to buy next time. Maybe you want to give that bag to somebody else. I get what I'm saying? That's what I call consistency in the service. So if it's going to require you to go and get that bag down, get it down. So that every time they are coming, that same thing is still what they are getting, but you're improving on it, not going down that way. I get what I'm saying right now. That is very important. Okay, what's her name? The woman that sells perfume, Aj. Even while she was still doing that in because that's the person I buy my perfume from, but it's expensive though, but it's fine. He will put that perfume inside that bag. Even while she was still doing that in the house, inside that bag. The first time I entered the house to pray with them and the husband, I bought that and they put inside. I said, wow, what a culture. What a culture. And when she moved to that place too, this, ever since I've been buying from them, maybe when I will come and buy from your own, I will see your own too. Better go and start it. Ever since I've been buying perfume from her, that same package has not dropped. Or has it dropped? It's still packaged that perfume in that same package. Even sometimes, it's not that I actually need it. Sometimes when I'm done using that, I'll just keep the bag. I'll just be looking at it like this. It's a culture. I'm like, wow. And it's been consistent over the years. There's no how. Sometimes I go to Blanco, I see perfume at that place, but I just don't feel like buying elsewhere. I prefer to go and buy from her. And I've been buying from her for over the years. I've been buying from her. It's not I don't see everywhere. I see other perfume everywhere, but no, I will always be going to, because the way she does that packaging for me, man, is amazing. So let your service be consistent across boards. I tell you, your customers will always come, because sometimes you don't know the reason why they come. Like in the church, that's what they said, the choir, improve on what you are doing. Sometimes it is not the word they came to hear, it is the praise worship they came to hear. If you not sing well today, next one you did not sing well, the person will feel, what happened today now? Maybe did they hire them last week Sunday? So that's why you keep improving on that until it becomes better. Did you get anything at all in this service? All right, clap for Jesus. Hallelujah. Let me give room to one or two persons to ask questions. Do you have any question? That is what our second service basically meant for, to make the best of you. To make the best of you as a business person, as a leader. All right, Mrs.